So, hey guys, Chelsea here. So yeah, I usually don't do playthroughs until the end of Treasure Map, but I figured there's quite a few things to talk about regarding this TM that weren't immediately obvious, at least to me. So I figured I'd do a playthrough and just talk while doing it. First, I must say that I actually didn't do any research about this particular treasure map, so I was very surprised to see that we're just doing the bonus map layout every run with minor variations, and yeah, this is mostly great, but also a bit concerning for me. If we start with what's concerning, it's the fact that the best route is to go in the middle. So that's what I do for all runs except bonus map. But the problem is that because I do it for all other runs except bonus map, it has happened now twice so far that I've done the bonus map in the middle, and it's just infuriating since we're getting so few bonus maps overall. I hate that they already made this change. Like, it will at least make more sense when we change to just 3 battles for every fight. We're still doing 5, so it still takes quite some time to get to the bonus map. But it is what it is. Most of my teams work well. Funnily, the Conjurer team that I uploaded earlier mostly worked because of the fact that we're doing it on this map, because it means that I can always do the Conjurer stage against level 1, since the Conjurer boss Yak is always in the middle. So that means I can handle it, because I actually messed up a bit with Conjurer. I forgot about his insane 24 CD, but it worked out in the end. But as you'll see here, when I do Yak boss here, it's not quite that simple. Like, because on the bonus map I do fight the current nav level of Yak, and it's very close that my team didn't work, but thankfully it did work, and you'll see how close it is when I get there. But yeah, this is my strat for Kaido. It's a fine strat. Took some time to get it to work, but I think this is what I'll stick to. I think this should work quite some time, and if I reach a point where I can't kill final stage, I'll start running a different friend captain. I've not thought about that much yet, like can I run another one like Kawamatsu or Raizo, but yeah, we'll see when we get there. Anyway, so yeah, there's been a lot of talk in the community about this treasure map, and mainly it's due to the decreased point growth rate. We basically changed so we're the same as JP. So it's not a super big surprise. Like, we hope that not everything will be global getting nerfed to JP standards. But it seems that will be the case, so we can probably expect more nerfs too, like or 1 year red tickets in treasure map will probably be changed to JP's shitty 30-month ticket or something. It's super dumb and stupid. But yeah, that's for a different time. And yeah, I get why people are upset, and I will say that for most people this treasure map will be pure trash. I actually enjoy it myself since runs are fast, but I still know that there's better things to come, so I'm not that super motivated either. But yeah, the reason I made this video is just to remind people of the fact that yes, this treasure map sucks, next treasure map will also suck, but the January treasure map, that's when the good stuff starts, because if you don't remember, that's when JP got the changes to treasure map, and the changes are actually good. Wow, this is only my second impossible resistant tablet. I've had super bad luck with it. Not that I matter much since it's a shitty tablet, but anyway. But yeah, the changes in January is basically that every stage will just be every battle will just be 3 stages. Oh, I almost forgot here. I only do buggy against normal map, against bonus map. I changed to the Shanks team since buggy doesn't do enough damage. This is just to get a few extra drops when I can, since the page 1 stage is always in the middle, so it's always level 1, so buggy can always kill. Anyway, the changes in January are basically every battle will be 3 stages, and every battle will guarantee 2 good drops. That can be a tablet, that can be trash map tickets, or that can be a medium crystal. And that's absolutely huge. So basically, every run will be faster, every run will give more drops, and sure, we'll still have the decreased point growth rate, but you have to remember, runs will be a lot faster. So it will probably be around the same time to do enough runs to get to 10 million. It's just that in that time span, you've done more runs overall. And you got more rewards on the road to it. The only negative thing is that we'll get a lot less small charge. But that will basically be what we use trash map tickets for, buying charge that are super cheap as well, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. So yeah, I'm super excited for that, and I do want to just point out that when we do get that update on global, it should really reduce the negative impact that this decreased point growth is getting. I also want to bring up that decreased point growth rate is not only negative, like for most people it is a negative, but if you're like a guy who wants to farm a lot of treasure map, but maybe not go all out on all boosters, you maybe are happy with getting 2 of them, then decreased point growth rate basically means that spamming runs will be a lot more effective. So like if you take me for example, like this is my 55th now level, so that seems like a lot for most people, but I won't be keeping this pace. I'll only be able to fully farm 1 more day of the trash map, so I might end up below now 150. So if you spam runs, even with a slightly lower like boosted team, you might not need to do that many more runs than me to pass me, if that makes sense. So basically doing runs is more rewarded with a lower point growth rate. And like, yeah, if you do like an insane amount of runs and are barely boosted, that will also have a positive effect. But yeah, for most people it doesn't matter. For most people it's all about getting to 10 million. And when it comes to getting to 10 million, this is a lot worse. But as said, when we do get the update in January, I think it should be better overall. Like I'll say that the January treasure map should be better than the treasure map we had last month. And last month was like the standard growth rate we had before. But like the treasure map in January, like it might take a little more time to get to 10 million, but you'll just get so much more out of those 10 million you do in treasure map in terms of limit break materials and such. So yeah, I'm super excited for that personally. Like this treasure map and the next are just like filler for me, but at the same time it's not filler, since we're going to be getting a lot of new units basically that we need to limit break. Like I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing with limit break. I'll probably try and avoid limit break expansion as much as possible for a while. Like when things calm down again in like February and March, I can start going through a backlog basically. But yeah, for now I just want to make sure I have a buffer. I can limit break whatever I get. Like if the New Year Super Sugo Fest is crazy, I can limit break expand them, stuff like that. And like in this treasure map, like we have 4 new free-to-play units. All of them can be limit break expanded. I plan to do that right away. Like there's a lot of things to consider. So yeah, it's going to be crazy times playing this game. And yeah, I don't know if you saw the Conjurer now, but he just maxed out his special. I think that's so stupid. Like, this is a speedrun captain. This is a speedrun ship. I also got the map buff that gives -5 CD. Conjurer is as highly boosted as it can be. He still barely fully charges for final stage. Like, it's so incredibly dumb. But at least it works, so I didn't have to change the team. Jesus, that's so dumb. Anyway. Whew. I've really been rambling now, but yeah, there's been a lot to talk about. And it's going to be weird with the new treasure map as well, since we need to see what more changes they do to global. Like, JP doesn't have auto battle in treasure map, so they might remove it from global 2 just for being the same. But with the new treasure map, auto probably doesn't matter much, since it's just 2 stages and then a boss, so it's not a super big deal. It will probably be pretty easy to fit like wave clearers and such. At the same time, one thing I'm personally worried about with new treasure map, and I talked about that before in a video, is that it will be a lot easier to burn out from treasure map, since like now when I'm talking, as you see, I have auto battle on. Like when I farm this normally, I'm barely paying any attention. I like to call this automatization. I can't pronounce that, it's hard work, but basically I just play automatically in my head. It's mechanically, like I know it takes a long this time, like I can see when the boss battle screen pops up. I still get to mentally rest for a while, but like in the new treasure map, like when we get like boss after boss after boss, like there won't be downtimes the same way. So like even if I can do more runs, I feel like I will be more drained by the new treasure map. So yeah, I just have to experience it really. It's very hard to say beforehand. Anyway, I'm already at the boss, so yeah, I really like the time these runs take. Like, personally playing this, I feel like if this was just a bit slower, it would be a bit faster, it would be perfect. And that's basically what the January change is. It's basically the pace I'm doing now, but a bit faster thanks to 3 stages. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. And basically the changes to Treasure Map JP will normally have sucked, but what makes them good is the fact that we get guaranteed good drops. That's such a big deal. I don't know if you pay attention to drops we normally get in treasure map, but usually it's mostly charge and shitty potions. And like, sure, sometimes you can get like god runs with a lot of crystals and such, but normally we will definitely get a lot more with the changes with guaranteed good drops. I just hope they don't do any funny business on JP and nerf it just before or something. But yeah, that's not something we can worry about really. Anyway, it was pretty funny to talk about that, but I really feel like I've exhausted all I want to say, so I'll just finish this run. And yeah, the Lin boss is very easy with my team, at least with how I set it up. It's a bit convoluted with support and such, even if I've changed a bit since my video yesterday. That's always the thing with making videos, like you have to experience it to make them make the really good teams. Like you can think beforehand, but sometimes you overlook easy stuff and such. So yeah, it ended up being some changes here. Like now Kiko's Odin support and I did the A support. I'm not sure why I forgot about the A support in my video, but I did. It's a lot better. And yeah, as you'll see with my damage here, it's such overkill. This will last a super duper long time. Stage 4 damage will probably run out before the stage 5 damage. Anyway, that's my playthrough and I said what I wanted to say. So yeah, I guess I'll Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.